Hello everyone and welcome to this video here on my channel. It's that time, you guys. It's finally time to set up my 2022 Hobonichi Weeks Mega. I've taken it out of the plastic because I've sketched up some of the trackers I'm going to be doing in the notes section already. Just sketched them out with pencil so that this video won't be mostly me sitting and sketching and counting and erasing, and yeah, I did a bit of that already, so I'll be inking it in, committing to it in this video. If you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for clicking in on my little video. I hope you find something that catches your fancy and you want to stick around for a couple more. If you are coming back, I really appreciate it, as always, that you are taking the time out of your day to hang out with me for a while. Now, I went with the Peach Hobonichi Weeks Mega this year. I have, if you aren't new here, then you already know that I have a regular weeks with an April start in this really chunky cover. This is the weeks, and then I have a couple other things in here. And I am running out of the notes pages, and I've only had it since April because it's an April start. So I figured, or I found out really quickly after I got the regular and started it, it's my first Hobonichi and my first weeks. So I kind of regretted for a while that I didn't go for the Mega, and definitely wanted a Mega next time around. And I also wanted a December or a January start, but it's actually December, because that kind of works better in my head. So I am going to double up. I'm sorry if you've already heard me say this in a previous video, but I'm going to journal on the overlap. So the first month of December in here is going to be journaling, and then I'm switching, so the one that is my everyday carry now becomes journaling through April, and this one will be my everyday carry from January. And the first thing I'm going to do is put this in a PVC cover. This one, I had to have this one. I also have one of the official ones that comes from Hobonichi, but I saw this on AliExpress and I just had to have it. So it says on the packaging that the brand is Never or something, and I got it from the shop From Then On official, and yeah, it wasn't that bad. Took a couple weeks or so in shipping, I think. And I will be putting it in here, and then I have a cover coming in from ChilyLeather on Etsy, because I love the one I have now. Like, I really love this one. This is an Asian vintage cover, but I regret not getting the leather one, because this is vegan leather, and I've said it before, and you can see it here that it flakes, and I really love the cover, but I need something that doesn't flake, so I've ordered a real leather one from ChilyLeather on Etsy. So I will link that. I will try to link this one too if I can figure out how to do that. Oh, bookmark got stuck behind there. I'll get that out later. I don't want it to show through here. I want it to be here. And I'm not gonna do a lot of decorating in here just yet, because I kind of like how that happened organically, like throughout the year in my other one. So I just picked some bits and pieces, like this one. It's from Graffiti Trash Studio. Both of these, no, that one is from Graffiti Trash Studio, and it says "Don't ever lose your control." And it's a keyboard, and I had to have it. It's just perfect for me because I work from a keyboard when I do speech to text interpreting as part of my job. It's not all I do. I am a sign language interpreter, which is the travel part of my name, like my YouTube name and whatever, my shop name. Traveling Planner Mama, it's because I travel a lot for work, often with my keyboard, so I had to have that one. And this one is from Moon Hollow Designs, and I really love it. Look at the little soot sprites, and it's boba, and yeah, so I had to have that. And I think I'm going to put that one in the back pocket for a while. I'm not sure. I'm not ready to commit to sticking those two down yet. This is just a sticker from AliExpress. It came in a pack of several, and I just thought she was cute, and I color my hair red, like sort of natural red, like this one. So I'm not an actual redhead, but I do. And since this one is just a generic, like not from any specific shop or anything, I am going to stick her down, and then I'll probably cut like a quote or something. But yeah, I thought she was cute, and I wanted something permanent in this. So because this one I will probably just leave like this, and I'll move it to another and another and another, because yeah, maybe I'll make it into a bookmark. We'll see. And these pages also, I don't have anything specific for them yet. Like, it's just gonna have to happen as it goes. But this page, I'm just gonna have to this looks kind of brutal, but if you do this, like break in the spine like this, then it will lay flat. So you have to do that when the book is new. So I've pulled a lot of kits, and of course, disclaimer, I have an Etsy shop, so a lot of these things, including this one, are going to be from my own shop, because, well, yeah, I have to test things out and try them and use them and make things I like. And yeah, I do use things from other shops as well, but starting a shop costs money and things, so yeah. That's why I use mostly my own kits, to be honest. And also I kind of have to test them out, don't I? If I sell them to people, I kind of need to make sure that they work, that they fit, that they're cute and everything. So and I of course went with cherries again. I'm not sure if I've shown you the kit I put in my 2021 planner, but I have a pink cherries kit on my Year at a Glance pages in that planner. And I'm sorry if I'm not all that talkative through all of this, because I kind of have to focus so as not to stick things down wrong or crooked. Not that I care that much if things are a little crooked. I mean, that happens. Why wouldn't it? I'm sorry if this is not the most fun video, but I can't tell you how excited I am to finally be setting this up. I mentioned in a previous video that I was taking a course thing that I had to finish before I would let myself get into this. So this is kind of my reward for that being done, because I was itching to start this setup already in October, but you know. Not that I had the planner to set up in October. I of course had to wait to order it with everybody else, but I mean, I started planning like how I wanted it to look, and making kits and that kind of thing. So this has been an ongoing project for most of fall. So finally getting to actually see it come together is really awesome, to be honest. Well, it is to me. Anyway. How about you guys? Do you spend a lot of time like planning how your planner for next year is gonna be, or do you just take it as it comes, or do you use a lot of stickers? Do you just use pen? Tell me what you guys like. What do you do with your planners for the next year? And what planners are you guys using? Are you in Hobonichi Weeks? Are you getting weeks? Are you new to the weeks? Have you been doing weeks for a long time? You curious of them and just binging a lot of videos on the Hobonichi Weeks like I did last year? I'm really loving this foil color. The green really fit well with this, with the cherries in this kit. I almost put April on March. I've probably also said this before. If you've seen a few of my haul videos and stuff, you know that I'm like all about everything cherry. Like if I find kits with cherries on it on Etsy, then I'm like, oh, I'm buying that. Gotta have it. Or if I find like cute dresses for my daughter with cherries on them, even though she has like a million dresses and stuff, I still have to buy the cherry ones because there's cherries on them. Just like cherries, everything is cherries with me. And I got a cherry tree this year, like a dwarf kind, and I am really hoping it survives the winter. I've tried to put it in like a protected in my garden where it will get all the sun possible and hopefully not get like taken down by a storm or something. Hopefully protected sort of, or as much as possible, from the cold and the snow. And we'll see if I can get a leaf or two on it next year. I'm not really hoping for cherries. I'm not that naive. Like, I live in a very cold climate, probably won't get a cherry on it ever, but one can hope. One can try. So that is my year at a glance. I use this area to mark off special events, like big things, like weddings and stuff like that. And I also mark out like birthdays and things, that kind of thing, like the important things. Now this spread I've seen people use for a lot of different things. And I use it for future planning. Let's see, here is what I've picked to use here. I use this to mark off my boyfriend's or my fiance's work schedule and my work schedule, and like anything big for the kids, like when their school has like special events or daycares, got days off, that kind of thing, so that I have, and holidays and all that good stuff, so that I have control of everybody, like that there's always an adult home when the kids are home, and that I'm not away traveling and for big events and that kind of thing. And I went with this kind of bluish bark background for this, and it's on my glossy sticker paper, and I just went with a nice calm silver foil because this is one that I will probably be checking back to often. You guys will probably never see this page in my planner again because of privacy, you know. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of protective of like my family's privacy, my kids, and my fiance. Like, he didn't sign up for this. This is not his YouTube channel and his Instagram and whatever, so I try not to overshare information that they might not want people to know, you know. So if you're into like those chatty videos where people talk about everything that goes on in their day-to-day lives and stuff, that's probably not gonna happen too much here. I mean, I share some things, but you know. I've seen that some people have like these strips, some shops have strips for this area, And I've been debating if I want to get some or not. I'm not gonna bother making them myself. I think there's enough of other people out there who've already made that, so no reason to reinvent the gunpowder again. But yeah, so what I do for this is I color code. So, and I write in code, so for like when he has a day shift or when he has a night shift, and that those things have different letters. And I also have different letters for what I'm doing, like if I'm gonna work from home or if I'm going traveling, or and what kind of assignment it is, like what language code and that kind of thing. And then of course there's codes for the kids stuff, so that will all be marked off in here. And then I am going to set up December in this video. And I was a little unsure which kit I was gonna go with, but I think I'm going to do red and gold for December. Then this one is for January. So I'm going with this one for December. It's cute and red, and I'm not really gonna be going with it for anything else, so and I don't want to be sitting on it until next year or whatever. Oh, I put the wrong strip down. I of course took the long one, put it down on that short side. There, you see, that's what happens when I'm talking and sticking down stickers at the same time. Lucky for me, that removed pretty easily, and I didn't damage it very much either. That was pure dumb luck that I didn't ruin it entirely. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. That would have been a good start, ripping pages in the setup video for the whole year. That would be a great start, wouldn't it? That's the one. Then this one goes down on the side. Like I said, this is going to be more of a journaling spread type of deal. Is the second, I think that's what works for me. And I am a Monday start kind of girl, so I'm not redating this, I'm just covering it for decoration, I suppose. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. By the way, if you can hear the weather, sorry, I'm not sorry, but it's a windy night tonight, so it's really blowing around out there. Let's see now, those are going to be covered, and this one is going to be covered. I think I'm going to use the two boxes up top. There we go. This is what I like about making kits with several boxes, because then I can adjust according to the month, because I try to make the kits versatile so that you can use them for any month of the year you want. Because, for example, Christmas isn't in the same season in every country in the world and that kind of thing. So like here in Norway, it's in the dead of winter, and then it's in the middle of summer in Australia. So I kind of wanted to make kits that could work for whatever, like wherever in the world you are, kind of thing. I had a question on one of my videos if I ship internationally, and the answer is yes, I do. I would just have to figure out that VOIC thing, number thing, but that is totally doable. That, and then for that I'm going to lay down a piece of this and then snip the rest. Just a bit snip. Nice and easy. Then I'm gonna stick down the rest of the numbers. I'm not sure if the numbers are picking up too well with the gold on the red on camera, but in real life it's really nice and pretty, visible. Sorry for the silence. I'm counting in my head. $14, $15, $16. That's an important date in Norway. That's when the time limit is set for, or the deadline for sending Christmas mail. If you want it there by Christmas, you gotta send it on the 16th at the latest. There's the big day. Or in Norway it is. I know in America it's the 25th, but in Norway we open presents after dinner on the 24th. So Christmas Day to us is like a time for family visits and like the second big dinner kind of thing, or maybe the third, because some people have big dinners on the 23rd as well. Now let's decide where to put this. December, I think. Yeah, it's going there. And the rest of these I'm going to save to mark off specific things, because I am going to journal in this part, so it's going to be like some highlights and special events and that kind of thing. Maybe like what Christmas movie we saw and that kind of thing. And I'm leaving this area open because if I want to like put some thoughts at the end of the month or that kind of thing, yeah, I'm just gonna leave space for that. And I'm also gonna leave space for like decorations, because I have some advent calendars coming in and that kind of thing. So yeah, I just don't want to stick down, like get too rigid with it, you know, if that makes any sense to anyone. And then I think I'm going to do January as well. Maybe, or maybe that will make the video really long. I think I might circle back to that. And then I'm going to do the first couple of weeks, I think. Here. Sorry for the silence. I'm just picking around in my stuff. But what I want to go with. Here we go. And as I did in my regular weeks for this week, I am going to go with like a medical themed kind of kit, because I am having a medical thing this week. Like in this week, I'm doing a medical thing with some x-rays and stuff, so I am going to keep that theme going this week for the journaling too. And since this is going to be journaling, I'm not going to be using like the I'm sorry, I'm trying to think. I'm not going to be using like to do and that kind of thing, and appointments and that kind of thing. In here, I'll note down the important things, but I am mostly sticking with journaling in here, so that I don't double up on like all the information all the time. I think I'm gonna just stick down the first here, because then I'm sure I remember that that's the first. There we go. Did I put these down a little crooked? I think I did. Got a little circle over up there. Not that it's gonna matter that much, because I'm gonna put the date dot over there anyway. But you know. I'm just gonna take 29 and 30 off here, because that's the way things go, right? You have extras of date dots all over everywhere. Thursday. Friday. That's annoying. My machine's not been cutting all the way through on the edge there. I'll have to X-Acto knife those out later, but I'll do that off camera. kit has got more of a vintagey art than the other one. The one I used in my regular weeks was like a more cutesy thing. And this one is more a vintagey thing. Now I'm going to stick a tracker down here because there's probably going to be some tracking of some medication or something. And I will want to track water intake, like hydration. Which I will be doing here. I think I'm gonna put it here so I can put some notes about it, like in this box. I think I'll use this box for that. Maybe I will mark it off. Oops. I'll take this light blue and mark off the line here. Perfect, but it works. At least I think it works. I'm really not used to the month showing up. In the back there, I didn't use the first week in my regular weeks in 2021 yet. I might go back and just memory keep a little. We'll see how I end up doing that, but and I don't think I'm going to use the deco just yet because, or the dividers or anything, because I want to, like I said before, not lock myself in that much. Like I have, it's going to be journaling, so I want to be more free about it. So yeah, can you see what I did here? Because usually you put the line on the dots like that, but I put the line where the box on the monthly page like this goes. So yeah, that really threw me, but turned out okay, I think. Don't you think? I think I'll do the week after too, just to, because this is going to be a really busy time, so I want to give myself sort of a head start. And if you recognize the bark print, that's entirely intentional. No, kidding, it's kind of coincidental, but I am really into the bark thing lately. Now what happened here? Oh yeah, my printer scaled when I was doing this kit. Because I printed it from a new computer, so I printed it with some setting issues. Hope that's not going to be an issue for everything, but I think it might be. Yeah, look, it's shortened everything. I did fix this issue though. Like, I caught it before I sent any kits out to anyone, so, or before I listed them in my shop. I just didn't recut everything, so I think that means I'll be using some deco in this one, or some more deco for this one. I've been going for a sort of hygge feeling with this kit. That's kind of what I wanted to portray, or whatever you want to call it. But that's the vibe I was going for. We really are into having things be hyggelig in Norway. I know people call it a Danish thing, but it's definitely a Scandinavian thing, to be honest. Wanting things to be hyggelig and sort of nice and cozy is definitely. Oh, I skipped a T, didn't I? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a very cultural thing. Hygge. So I kind of wanted to make a kit that embodied a little bit of what hygge is to me. And to me, hygge is, or especially in the winter time, is like the trees are this stark white barky color, and all the leaves have fallen and you only see the bark like this, and log fires and hot cocoa and blankets and reading and, you know, that kind of thing. And lighting candles and, yeah, all that good stuff. It's all part of the hygge culture. Putting my hot water bottle and my candles over here. You know what, I'm saving the hot cocoa because I'm probably going to have hot cocoa at some point during this week that I'm sticking down for, and I am probably going to want the sticker to be on the day of the hot cocoa. And again, I'm going to want to track my water intake. But this time I'm going to put the line the correct place and put it in before. So I'm using this one. I'm going with pink for this. because there's pink in the kit. I really love these Le Pen markers in this on this paper. I used to have a bullet journal where it bled through, but it really doesn't on the Tomo River paper. So I'm really happy I can use them for this. I recently got like these two colors are new. I got them in October on one of my work travels. So I really like them. They write beautifully. There we go, all my water trackers loose. There we go. And as before, I'm gonna save this and use it as I go. So that's the first 2 weeks set up in here. And I think I'm gonna have to start journaling to see how I like it, like to find my groove. So then we get into the notes section. And this is going to be my pen testing page, just like it was or is in my other one. So I'm just gonna write pen test up here because I don't use index at all, like really at all. And I am going to leave myself 2 pages more behind here for pen testing. And then we get into my social media tracker, and what I track here is if I posted and where I posted and that kind of thing. And then I have left some space for notes. And I made this pink in my other planner, and I think I'm gonna keep it pink actually for this. But I think I'm gonna use my highlighters for it. Now sadly I couldn't get the months to space out perfectly here, so some of the months have 3 columns and some of the months have 4 columns. And I use the months, like the columns, for tracking things, so that's why it's a shame. And I think I'm gonna go over with the highlighter and then let it dry for a minute and then write it all in, ink it all in. And I'm gonna speed up that part of this because otherwise this would be a really very long video. So I'll see you guys in a sec or 2 for you. I'm not sure where this cut me off, but I am finished with the social... Of course I did that. I'm finished with the social media tracker. I just did these little squiggly lines to mark off where the months end, so that I don't think that, oh, I didn't do it on this day or that kind of thing. And then, yeah, just to mark off where it ends with, because last year I ended up making a black square and I didn't think that was very pretty, so I tried this one and I liked it better. And also last year I left a big area blank at the top here, but that I figured would be for notes, but I haven't really used it for notes, so I decided to move the whole tracker a bit up and then put the notes area down here. So yeah, that's my social media. Look who showed up to join my video. Jumped up and gave me a real scare, didn't you? Princess, yes, you did. This is Gray, everyone. She is my almost 6-year-old. She and her brother are two of the furry ones in this family. And she's apparently demanding some cuddles. So I'm going to end this here. And I'll talk to you when I flip through. after the setup is done, because I'm not finished. I still have a few pages and some talking left to do. See you guys. Hey guys, I'm jumping in here real quick to explain that this is apparently going to be a two-parter. So the flip and the rest of the setup is going to have to be in part 2 because it's just winding up too long for my phone. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you follow me over to part